So where we left off, everybody was kind of surviving. We got some ducks back. Amanda went on a mental break, but she's downed. And we defended these guys. That's pretty good. I'm half saying this to recap, and I'm half reminding myself where I am in this game. So, we're going to go from here. Oh, one other thing to mention, I am trying a different setting for my audio, so we'll see if it's better or worse. I will probably decide long before any of you hear this, but I think it's going to be better. Come on, what is this? Dude. I don't think we can do anything about that. What is this raid? It's so big. Amanda's having another break, so we're gonna knock her down. Do a rescue. Unfortunately, that gets rid of a lot of our fighters. We are going to defend this by Wicked doing his very best. I think Wicked might even get a club for this one. How are you on the old suppression? Not super good. I guess we go out and get some pot shots because we can. Like, why is this how it always looks for me? It's just endless, like, right after another. The only thing they were working on is building traps, and they didn't even get all 10 back up. I think, as I look at this, though, I initially thought it was a Neanderthal raid. I think we can handle this many normal people. I think. I feel like we're getting awfully far out here for them to run at us. I just want to get a few hits on them. So the Travelers is nice. I'm not sure if these guys are enemies with each other though, because I think this is the good... I think this is the good faction, so I think those are actually allied. So I don't think our Travelers are going to help us at all. One more good hit. Okay. We're not gonna risk any longer than that. We gotta fight him inside. And man, it would be so nice if Amanda would stand up. I mean, I guess rifle works. Probably the auto pistol is gonna do more damage, though. Let's go get the auto pistol. Wish I knew where her SMG was. There it is. We're gonna switch that. Duff gets the SMG. Lori uses the auto pistol. And Wicked takes the damage. We're just gonna get right behind. It's for all the marbles. I think we can break this. Wicked's tough. So Wicked is truly the best slave anybody could ask for. You need to go here to... That should trigger collision? Yeah. Got some collision going on. So all that means is they're like spreading out. See how they're spreading out so they don't like fan in and push past. They're all gonna take a single file line now, which is what we need. Okay, black is gonna be the first person we actually fight. Good stun. shots. Excellent. Wicked is tanking exactly like you would expect him to. Come on, break. Very good. And Wicked's a masochist, so like, this is amazing for him. He gets to, random people come in, they beat on him a little bit. It's just great. He's having the time of his life. Raid. Breachers. Breaching that. Not a lot of ranged there. Definitely a lot of guys though. Hopefully we can go shoot them as they cross the river. That would be ideal. Debating if I want to just give you a gun, Wicked. You are just a gamer. Looks like they're heading for the bridge. Are you on Go Juice? Yep, of course you are. Of course you are. Could also do a... we could do a... animal. I think we're gonna do this Boomerang just because it's here. This guy's just blazing his own trail. But I think we're good enough shots so we can just kill him. That looks good. We're just trying to kill all the grenaders. Animal War Call has been the least helpful ability in the entire game. I cannot believe how much it sucks. And I feel like that's changed, because I feel like Animal War Call has not been horrible in the past. We're just giving... Wicked's just giving them something to shoot their explosives at. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. Well, the Boomerang finally engages. That's good. Where it's going, who can say? But at least they sort of attacked it for a little bit. We've killed a number of people here. These guys have good guns. I would prefer to just attack the ones that do the explosives. You can always just dodge the explosives. These guys are gonna go shoot at my walls. Oh my god. That's me just being bad at the game. Luckily we live next to a river, so we just got a little bit of a burn. So this is what breachers do once you destroy all their breaching units, is they'll just sit there and shoot. The reason this is good is you can go shoot other things that are not very good. Like this guy, he must have bad back, prosthetic heart. Kill him. Alright, they are in. Shooting. Still breaching. Still breaching like their lives depend on it. Back. Alright, nice. Broken and any survivors. We got one survivor over there. Duff, how are you doing? You got shot once. But no permanent damage. Those guys are probably getting away. I think everybody else is pretty much fine. Not bad, not a bad hold. Breachers are pretty annoying. Boom Rat was as useless as I think I could imagine anything being. I swear Animal War Call used to be good. I don't know what the deal is with them like not aggroing. Normally, the way they usually work is when Wicked gets into combat, they'll also immediately go into combat. So maybe the grenades getting thrown at him didn't register as he was under attack. Maybe he has to like take damage or something, or deal damage. Come to think of it, that's probably what it was. Like maybe he has to do a melee attack. Or hit with a gun for it to trigger, but anyway, good fight. I am at a complete loss as to what happened here. Apparently this guy got mauled by a turkey. We had just released him. So what the hell? I don't think... Yeah, no... I am at a complete loss as to how this happened. This turkey fought this man. And why? Who can say? Because this wasn't a mad turkey. He would have had to... I wonder if we released him and he was hungry and he decided he was going to attack this turkey before he wandered off the map. I didn't actually know prisoners could do that, but that's my only explanation as to what just happened here. This is a real puzzler. Huh. Oh snappers. Amanda going for baby number 2. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to talk about. So I realized I could fix the way raids have been running down here, and then I have to like prepare for them. I can just remove this bridge. I have the power to do that. So now the river is a strong barrier for us. The road no longer passes through it. And I also made a section that was our side of the river that I'm actually going to restrict. Wicked too. Wicked was unrestricted. Duff was also unrestricted. I want those guys. Colonists should never really go further than out and about, but slaves can be a little bit more lax in where they're standing. I would be really sad to lose Wicked, though. Honestly, at this point in the playthrough, Wicked is my favorite pawn that I've had. He's just he just believes in nonsense, and he's just so happy every time. I mean, just look at him. Just look at how happy he is. These are random pigs that attacked us, and he's like, man, I fucking hated those pigs. Those guys, every single one of those guys was a moron. So let me get a nice plus 15 for defending a raid. What a great guy. Wicked is just the best slave you could ask for. Well, we did this forever ago, but it is finally time. I initially was clearing this of pollution to make Duff's throne room, but then I saw it was all fertile ground, right? So I decided to just plant rice there because we were starving at the time, and I thought this could be Duff's throne room instead. And of course we have a raid. Why would we not have a raid during this? Impids attacking immediately. You know what? I think the Impids want to try out our burn tunnel. That's what I'm getting from this. I'm a little annoyed that these guys are here. Because I can't do... Could I just go and... No, I'm not going to do that. That's stupid. I do think we just kill them in the burn tunnel. This is the first time we're going to see the burn tunnel in action. These guys might get mad and leave. I don't know. They don't stay around super long, but we're not going to... Like, I'm not going to do their ritual right now so they can deal with it. This is a baby hospital bed. And are they pathing in? Yes, looks that way. I'm hopeful that it gets hot enough in here. I'm sure it will. I do need to... I've just used enough burn tunnels to know that we're gonna need to do this anyway. Oh boy, look at that heat. Indoors, 200 degrees Celsius. That's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. Even for an Impid, that's going to be a rough time. I do need to also make a... We need to make a copy of inside. Burning the boys. Burning the boys is basically just... It's hot, so we don't want them to be in here. At all. Alright, look at that. We held the raid. Amazing job all. We have a nice balmy 7 degrees Celsius out here, where our corn is. I'm gonna let that burn out. I'm gonna go to burning the boys, and we're gonna do this ritual, even though everybody's sad. Because we stood there for like 10 hours, maybe. And, and what an acolyte ceremony it was, as the Impid raid dies. Man, burn tunnels are good. That is why I set them. That's why I set them up every time and then fail to use them. That would have been really good to use instead of the Death Life Dust when we took 1 million damage and lost half of our colonists, plus Oscar, rest in peace. Acolyte title gained. And now, Word of Trust and Word of Joy. Both extremely good abilities, just not combat abilities. So Word of Trust makes it very easy for us to recruit somebody, and Word of Joy gives somebody a plus 30. So like that would have been amazing when Amanda was freaking out about losing Oscar. But love to see those. And the main reason I did this is I am struggling with steel, and I just want to have my steel drop unlocked, which is... There it is. Duff can at any time command a spaceship out there to send down 250 steel. So we've got some steel support. Anyway, I think that's a pretty good stopping point. We do need to take... Wicked can't carry around a weapon. So if you give your slaves a weapon, they're a lot more likely to rebel, even if it's a stupid flame bow. And let's check on the old baby. 1 year old, not bad. When he turns into toddler, we can give him a gun, get ready to fight, and he can get a name. I still, for the next episode, I would like to move this out. We really need that to not... We need this to be like our most... These two buildings should be our most protected areas. Because this is going to have all of our expensive workshops in it. And this is our, like... Our really nice looking area to keep them happy for... you know, beautiful environment and stuff. Their barracks, so... that'll be next episode's project. Thanks for watching.